Shopify helped businesses break sales records over the holidays with the world's best converting checkout. Let's hear that one more time. The world's best converting checkout. Shopify's legendary checkout makes it easier for customers to shop on your website, across social media, and everywhere in between. Now that's music to your ears. Any way you spin it, you can be a smash hit with Shopify. Start your $1 a month trial today at shopify.com/records.
Hey everybody, Richard here, the mind behind Alistair, I guess, as it is. But we here at Microphones and Monsters would really like to give a big shout out to our top Patreons, Adeline Buchanan, Nicholas Rodriguez, and Patrick T. Arsenault. Your support really means the world to us, as it really kind of shows, you know, that there is a lot of appreciation for what we're doing here, and that, you know, we can really continue doing so, is really just such a big help. So thank you.
Yeah, welcome to Microphones and Morons, November.
Whoa, we're recording already?
What?
2020 edition. Something like that. I think I did that backwards, but yeah, it works.
Penultimate morons of 2020.
Yeah.
Yes. That
season,
means second to last.
Season 1 of Morons.
Yeah. Season 1. Which, I guess, season 2 of, yeah, because it'd be 2021.
Season 2 will be next month.
Yeah.
Morons
Or-
doesn't just go with the seasons of the show?
No, in 2 months.
Oh, it'd be 2 months. Okay. I thought we were doing for like because
Because December would still
when
be
we first
2020.
started. Yeah, but December's when we first started, though.
Well, when
we
we
started
started
recording.
releasing was March. So
okay.
we're coming up on our 10th month, 10 month anniversary
Yeah.
with this month, or
No, end of December would be our
yeah.
10-month anniversary.
So this is our 9-month
yeah.
anniversary. We haven't even hit a year
so
yet.
we're-
Shit's
so
crazy.
we're still way far off from being potty trained.
Congratulations to the podcast.
Potty train.
Like we're not even going to be at a year until the beginning of next March.
Yeah.
Yeah, March 2nd. It's coming up. Yeah, very, very interesting. This is a long story arc.
Yes.
Oh,
the
it
longest-
is.
It is
it's
very
the longest
long.
we've done.
Yeah, it is definitely
it's-
the longest we've done.
Uh-huh.
But it just just kept going, and going is good. There was no, like, y'all didn't really get a break or anything.
No.
There were kind of breaks.
Kind of. Like you got some long rest, but
Yeah.
We got some super long rest too.
yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Some
we
double
did.
rest.
Yeah, some time shenanigans rest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 1/3 of the party is a cat. It was going to happen at some point where we just sleep half the day.
When you put it like that, I mean, yeah.
Jefferson's Fish Market. Yeah,
It's
a random thing I made up in the moment.
And
to
it has
give-
become a hit.
I love that bit. That bit is so good.
And of course, the random food choice of potato wedges. It's still going.
Yes, it has to. It has to get. And I saw, on the Discord, I saw and Corey made potato wedges.
We are food influencers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
everybody's going to be shopping at Jefferson's Fish Market from now on.
Adam's going to start a food blog for
No more.
Microphones and Monsters.
No more Johnson
Yeah, John Johnson's Fish Emporium.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
forget those people.
John Johnson from John Johnson from Johnson's. I don't know. Fuck. John Johnson of John Johnson's Fish Emporium has been boycotted, and everybody must vote. Everybody must shop at Jefferson's Fish Market.
Yes, royal mandate.
The royal mandate from King of Shirk.
Decree.
Wait, so is Jefferson's Fish Market like a franchise, or is it like government, like
Government
run?
owned fish market.
I don't know. I just DM here.
He just makes up ideas. We define them.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any other locations?
I'm looking to start a franchise in Darkwell.
I want to settle down.
I came across an inheritance, and I got enough money to start up my own franchise.
My own fish market.
And Skylar's still going strong in the story.
Keeping us together more than anything.
I mean, really, they are the linchpin in us being able to function.
Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult with all of the technology that we're not used to. I mean, like the fanciest stuff we've seen is a lightning gun in a Vox box, and all of a sudden there's like,
Cars.
Cars and camera. Well, we'd seen cars before,
But
I
not these
imagine
cars.
Not cars
No,
like these.
Yeah.
not cars that are driven by robots, and combined with the robot to make a larger robot. Like that stuff is not what we saw in Darkwell. Like
Also,
just exploding in front of a factory.
Just robots, period.
Robots.
Yeah, because I mean, we'll talk about it more in the. Well, we already have talked about it more in the guest morons with Skylar and Dietrich. But bringing in a tech god, I definitely had to step up the technological advancement of this city.
Yes.
Yeah, Darkwell would not have been very fun for them.
No. It was very, very old technology, and in the current Darkwell that y'all are in is not.
They would have
anything.
fun if they were able to get to the DDA. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
There's probably rooms in the DDA we didn't see.
Oh, I would almost
Yeah,
assuredly
most
believe that.
most definitely.
We didn't even see all of the library, and it just kind of went on for infinity anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah, with the library, I kind of in my mind, I kind of imagine the library from The Librarian.
I have not seen The Librarian.
I have not either.
Good.
Okay.
The Librarian, all the Librarian movies, and then The Librarians. If the listeners are familiar with that, that's how I imagine when I came up with the library.
Cool. I've seen Ghostbusters a lot of times. There's a library in that.
Yeah.
At the beginning. Ghost goes boo and makes my wife hate the movie because it scared her and she wasn't expecting it.
Well, Slimer's pretty scary too. A young
Slimer
influence.
is really disturbing until you get to the cartoon version of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's a whole scene where the ghost kind of sexually assaults. Anyway, let's not talk about that right now.
That was a dream, sir.
Yeah, it's still weird.
Was it a dream?
It was a dream. It was originally not written as a dream sequence, and then they incorporated it into the montage in the middle of the movie and made it a dream sequence.
Still a little
I was
weird.
not.
Because it would have been a bad idea if it had actually happened.
I
Yes,
was not.
it would have.
I was watching it. I never caught on that it was a dream sequence.
Like
Yeah. Well, I
creeper
mean, it
setting is a
happens,
little
and then
too
he
high. We
rolls
need to
over
do
out of
something
the
about
bed.
that.
You know, it cuts to him in bed, and he rolls off the bed. He's like moaning because he's dreaming and he's asleep.
Oh, it's been a long time since I've watched it. Then
It's a very good movie. We should talk about Ghostbusters instead of our crappy show.
so
Well,
which
we have a better ghost in this.
yes,
which
we do.
ghoster would your character be?
Which
Ghostbusters?
Ooh, which Ghostbuster?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is
let's
very
see.
interesting.
Mm.
Well, I kind of feel like, I don't know, at least in some aspects, I feel like Julian is kind of the Egon.
Yeah, I would be Egon.
Yeah. Sort of.
I think that
I don't know, Victor'd be like Ray, maybe?
I think Victor would be Ray, because
Victor
Ray
would
is
be Ray.
all excited about what's going on, wants to be helpful, and Alistair would be the sarcastic, snarky one that causes problems for everyone because he's just a jerk anyway.
So
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, yeah.
Like, if he had just shown the EPA guy the stuff, then he wouldn't have come back and shut it off and caused almost an Armageddon. Like,
When you put it that way, yeah, I think that's on the nose.
yes. And then I don't think we have a Winston because there's only 3 of us.
I mean, that's true.
Winston was the everyman. There's not really any everymen.
Like really the most sane of the 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, he's just down to earth, just like whatever. You guys
Winston-
paying me?
Winston
Okay.
would have been. Winston might have been Gerbo, but I don't know.
It's just along for the ride.
Gerbo doesn't have that little attitude on him though.
No, well, Winston didn't have much of an attitude.
Yeah,
It was more
little,
just like
a little bit.
Yeah, but it was more just like, really? Okay, whatever. Am I getting paid? Like, that was Winston.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Explain this stuff because I'm the everyman and you're all scientists.
I'll believe in anything if it's a steady paycheck.
Exactly.
Like, I'm trying to figure out what Victor would have thought of instead of the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
Well,
I don't
okay,
know.
if you ask
Not
me,
much makes Victor feel safe and comfortable.
I was going to
so-
say, if you asked me before this Morons, I wouldn't give you an answer. If you ask me in December Morons, I have 100% of an answer.
Okay, we'll put a pin in that.
Hold on. What?
What are we talking about?
We're talking about Ghostbusters, but we're supposed to be talking about a podcast.
Little fucking gnat.
What did you do to that gnat? For those who cannot see Adam's
Which
face
is
right now,
everybody.
which is everyone except us, he's being accosted by a gnat right now.
For those of you that can't see, we aren't even recording the video.
Yeah, for those of
Well,
you
you're not. I recorded to watch it later.
for
by
those
do you?
who have subbed
No,
to
I don't.
my
Oh,
to my-
okay.
for those who have subbed to my stream so you can see us recording the recording.
Spoilers.
Yes, for the $20 entrance fee. It's a very pricey option. Very exclusive.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I think we started off sidetrack, and
Yeah, that was great.
stayed
If you
sidetrack.
subscribe to our $1,000 Patreon
You can be in the
level,
room with me.
then yeah, you can come and listen in person while we record. You can just be in the Discord session.
You just got to be 6 feet away and wearing a mask
yeah.
and shoes off.
So, I'm not
we must
opposed
have
to
rules.
this.
But yeah, so Julian just got obliterated.
Yeah,
Off.
that was awful and horrifying.
Oh, yeah. That's
Mhm.
right.
Victor got to
Empire.
eat some terrible night gaunt and gug meat.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think
was
it
it-
was very tasty either.
I was going to say, I don't remember it being terrible.
And then, well, I'm saying like,
yeah, the memories
not-
were.
Okay.
I guess it
I kind
wouldn't
of-
taste bad to him, but like he's eating eldritch creatures.
Yeah, I don't think it would taste great. I think regular people taste way better, cooked
okay.
or not.
Is it like for like taste wise for people? Is it like would you think it'd be like food that was kind of left out a little bit and it's got a little like it's still like feasible, but there's something a little funny off in it.
Maybe. I think it would be more akin to just like us eating something that's not really that's safe to eat, but you wouldn't really want to. You know, like when Sylvester Stallone gets the rat burger in Demolition Man. Like they don't want to eat rat; they'd rather be eating better animals. But yeah, I just don't think it would taste very good. I think nasty things just wouldn't taste good.
I mean, it'd be
Regular
like
people
that
would
time
taste way
that
better.
Victor ate that clown. Tasted funny.
Drunk Julian comes up with a feline mech suit.
Yay! I had so much fun doing that, and that was 100% me just trying to come up with shit.
You know, Alistair is still very intrigued.
Yes, I was like, okay, what would I do if I was heavily drinking and trying to talk about something I was really enthused about? And go.
Victor just disagreed because he had no idea how
It was
Alistair would react as
bogarting booze.
Yeah.
You hid the booze.
Well, I mean, I can't let Julian get blackout,
can't or won't.
drunk with hangovers in the morning if we've got to meet with the king of the civilization and we're not even who we say we are.
Hey, we're not the first dignitaries to do that, or the last.
And the only thing asked of y'all before you left from
Was to bring back wine.
Evangeline was like, "Oh yeah, if you find wine, like yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to get my hand on some wine." Like it wasn't really like a quest that was given to you, but it was just like mentioned there, and yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well,
I forgot that.
I
totally forgot that.
I also forgot that.
My excuse is I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Side
And
quest.
your excuse would be that Alistair doesn't care.
Well, like truth be told, like I, as a player, completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, completely.
But it's okay because Alistair wasn't even there.
I think Dietrich was recording with us when that happened, but Skylar wasn't in the game yet. But yeah, everybody forgot but me. But I was like, I tried to throw in a side quest there, and yeah, no, didn't happen.
We already
can't really throw in a side quest when the main quest is make sure the world doesn't end.
we hit level cap for the area, went straight to the raid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, this session wasn't, or not session, but like this month, the episodes, there wasn't a whole lot that happened like giant events, like until like the sort of the end. It was really an in between month.
Yeah, it was like it was a lot of just role play, really.
And there's also the week that we didn't actually release anything, which cuts into that a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good point.
Happy Thanksgiving a week ago.
Yes.
Everybody. No, but Julian's outfit changed.
I did.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Well, I mean, the other one I had had many holes in it because of various suckers. So I put on
Holes,
some
blood, other soil.
I forget,
Proboscises.
did Julian keep that? Did he like tuck
I know
it
the
away
word
in his
now.
stuff?
I think Adam and I talked about it, and I was going to keep it, but I have not like since brought it back up yet. I'm still wearing the coveralls.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't want to force a change of your look.
I was cool with it because I thought it was kind of like appropriate for me to try to like blend in as the not Julian.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're just constantly wearing this bloody lab coat, like it probably means something to you. Otherwise, you'd take it off and clean it and not wear it for a day or two.
Hey, can I interest you in some kidneys? Maybe a liver. It's all fresh.
Yeah, I figured you would have held on to it. That way it could be like mended or something. I don't know.
Cleaned at least.
Yeah. Because Victor
just
wouldn't leave his like trench
permanently
coat,
stained. With blood.
Mm-hmm.
The fibers are forever stained.
It's fitted. It's fitted.
Have you tried hydrogen peroxide? It makes little bubbles.
I have not tried hydrogen peroxide.
You're a doctor. Come on.
Well, and then it's not a very good one.
Yeah.
As we found out.
But yeah, that wasn't like, yeah, I put holes in your clothes and your lab coat, but I also wasn't trying to force a wardrobe change on you because of the I don't like to force things on y'all like that.
Yeah, we only force wardrobe changes for Alistair.
Yeah, I do kind of force that, but I have fun with it because
it's fun for everybody.
I was like, too bad it all looks sick as hell every single time.
Yeah. So, like I give
Draw
some
new fan
freedom. I give some freedom to Richard with like especially with the eyeball, because he's basically got an emoji eyeball. His right eyeball is emoji.
Which lately I've been trying to remember to use more.
Yeah. And there's more to come on that, of course.
Like I'm just always a little iffy on how to portray like generally annoyed.
I like to use the speechless where it's the eyes and just the line for a mouth.
For a mouth,
I know
actually that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, that's what I use in conversation when I'm texting or IMing.
Hey, that is
I'm
conversating. Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, words.
Conversing.
That's the one I use because that it just gives me the
Conversating.
idea of like that expression, like you're just sitting there, like your face has no expression because you're almost dumbfounded by what's happening to you and what someone else is doing. That's the way I use it. Maybe it'll catch on.
The eye is just going to look like Grumpy Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
And you will live on forever.
Yes. Moment of silence for
I have to use a cough drop today because my throat's hurting.
Oh no!
So I'm trying not to pick up sounds of the cough drop.
Victor did experience some weird wackadoo shit when you consumed the gaunt. Because you ate the gaunt and the gug.
The gug was just like, yeah, you're super sweet. I like you. I'll get you something more to eat later. Don't worry. Like that was the gug.
Yeah, the
like,
gug was
worry,
just
boy.
a pet. Basically,
I'll get you some more.
Yeah,
like seriously. You killed his dog.
I imagine the gug with its like sideways mouth open with a
just
tongue
drilling
out.
I guess correction. Alistair killed his dog.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all set up the kill. He stole it.
Yeah. I spit multiple rounds just wearing the motherfucker down.
Wasted a sleeping potion on it.
Yeah, the night gaunt saw that weird ritual where like Dalton rose up a cloaked figure from a pool of blood magic, something like that.
Yeah, it was like I call it I called it a blood portal. But yeah,
Yes.
It's like a blood pool, but like instead of like a portal like being sideways like the portals that you've seen, it's like a blood pool, and like things like the blood creates hands, just like the fucking inside the beast, the house, the walls would have the hands. It's like that, but blood pool, and then it's like it comes up and then it like starts pulling something up from the blood pool, which is a portal. And yeah.
This is sounding a lot like a comic written by Rob Liefeld.
It reminds me of an episode of The Care Bears. It doesn't.
No. I would say I need some explanations like right now.
No. I almost didn't clarify that I was joking and then refused to give an explanation and would tell everyone to go look for it. But that would be kind of mean because I just made that up out of the top of my head. It's like, what episode of the Care Bears had blood portal magic in it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Care Bears after the apocalypse.
It was the crossover that they did with My Little Pony.
I'm not familiar with that episode, Richard.
I am also not.
Is that the ones where the Smurfs showed up?
Yeah. They even had the Snorks there.
I set you up for that exact joke.
Yeah. I was expecting it. Yeah.
I was like, what is the name of the guys with straws on their heads? I can't remember.
Snorks.
And Richard said Snorks. And I was like, oh, Richard, you got me.
So I have a question for Adam.
Yeah.
So how did other Julian acquire weird power eyeball for Alistair?
Alistair gave it to him.
Oh, other
to give to
Yeah.
Alistair.
Oh. God.
You know, like
Where that Alistair got it, who knows?
Oh God, we might have been actual good buddies in this world.
Yeah.
It
was kind of the whole point of the
yeah.
message, was to say that they were working together and secretly.
Working together and good buddies, very different.
As we demonstrate like every
yes,
session.
we work together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, they were working together secretly. Yeah, which was at the end of last month.
Oh God, I'm reading the notes. I forgot I got Skylar a secondhand drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Skylar had to go out in the hallway and lean on the wall to try to get away, and then pretend to shut down, and then Victor had to like come up with something real quick on the spot. It's like, oh, draining the batter. Julian's fixing that one, don't we? It's fine. He's tired. He doesn't feel well. I speak for Julian.
And then you carried Skylar back into the room to where
You made me roll for that.
The robots are heavy.
They're very heavy.
Robots are heavier than Julian because Julian
This
is
is
like weighs nothing.
100% correct. At the time, I weighed definitely nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in terms of
I-
cars, that's what you call the dry weight.
Skylar had to put more blood in you.
I would get knocked over by a stiff breeze.
Yeah.
You got
Julian
knocked over by nothing. You just walked in and fell over.
just sucking all the blood out of you.
Whee.
Yeah, so
Not a blood vampire. It's a star vampire.
star vampire, yeah.
Blood vampire is
it sucked all the stars out of you.
redundant. And why would someone say blood vampire over and over again?
Yeah, why would somebody say that, Steven?
It's like yes, this is the fanged vampire.
Fanged vampire.
The undead vampire. The Dracula vampire.
Dracula.
The Dracula Nosferatu.
It's a Dracula. Let's see.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about. It's just not as fun to talk about in order.
Alistair got one of his more exciting abilities that really has nothing to do with combat.
Oh yeah, like the image of his patron. Is that right?
Oh no, like even before that, just the time extension thing for sleep.
Oh, that
It's like
Alistair's more
super
excited
handy.
about that one.
Like we can even do short rests in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, the dimensional snooze button.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
5 more minutes.
Oh yeah, but the other ability with the eyeball is like you take the form of your patron, and in the form that you used it was
it gives you the option of using it for fear or for charm.
Oh, okay. I feel like the scary green fire is more fear than charm in most cases.
It in fact is.
yeah,
Although
he used it as fear.
Although if I were to use it as charm instead of the like skull that appears in the eye, it would appear like a little heart.
Yeah. Yeah, a little heart emoji.
Little green
little pointy butthole.
Little fiery green heart.
Or pointy butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Unless you get the anatomically heart emoji.
Yeah, it's an anatomical heart.
Anatomical heart.
Yeah, that one's not as cute looking.
It's still
But it
pumping
looks
and blood
like a
just
heart
spurting
instead
out.
of a butt.
Yeah.
It's still
It's more
pumping
functional.
blood.
It's a much more practical emoji.
Mm-hmm.
It's only used for charming people who are anatomically educated.
Mm-hmm.
So I loved the fish talk, the fish people talk.
Good for the girls.
And we're all just talking to each other in the fish voice. You gotta talk with your chicks.
Steven had so
Maybe
much
you
fun
can
with
tell us
that.
all of your plans, please.
Brother.
So it came up more than once.
Mm.
I gotta get this out of my mouth.
The net?
I mean, you could just keep using fish talk.
Jefferson Brick Bucket. Tasty mackerel.
The outro, or what were we talking about? Just
You mentioned talking like a fish person.
Yeah, fish person.
That's what we were
Yeah.
talking about.
yeah, the back and forth with that, and then oh my god, Why?
I don't know.
The water or the gnat?
The gnat.
I think you're supposed to use like. Oh wait, no, that's for fruit
Well,
flies.
fruit flies. Fruit flies
like that.
generally what's worked for us is like a mixture of white vinegar, soap, and sugar.
Oh, I've always heard apple cider vinegar in soap, which
No, you're right. It's apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, and like dish soap because it removes all the surface tension. They land on it to try to get the yummy smelling vinegar and then just fall.
That's what we do, although we usually add some sugar into it as well.
God damn.
See, I don't do it usually because I keep things clean enough to where there's not little flies everywhere.
I smacked Richard's table.
And there's still one flying around.
I still didn't get it.
If anyone's confused, Richard and Adam are in the same room recording now, so it's not like he reached through
Got
the
it.
internet.
Got
and
one.
smacked Richard's
I think that was the only one. But yeah.
If you subscribe to our Patreon, we can afford fly swatters to make this process a lot. For the $10 tier, we'll get the battery powered racket that fries little fuckers.
For 20, we'll buy a bug zapper and mic it. So you can hear it whenever it fries.
For $20, we will buy a chameleon that will just hang out and then eat them on stream.
For $100 a month, we'll keep a live stream of Bug Zapper going 24 hours a day.
For $1,000, I will get into the machine from the fly, become a fly, and fight him on his own terms.
Oh.
You know, that bug zapper one's not a bad idea because you live out in like a field or something, and so you could set one up outside and it would just be bugs all night long. You'd have to clean that thing out like once a week.
It would be
Just out in a
noisy as
field.
hell, though.
Yeah. That could be a fun idea. Just like Bug Zapper Cam. I bet you would get like a bunch of subscribers that would just watch Bug Zapper Cam.
You know what? That's not a terrible idea.
It's not.
It's not. It's really not. Original content, please don't steal.
Yes. We got to come up with a catchy name for it, though.
If you do, give us royalties. Yeah, because it's our idea.
Zap Cam.
Microphones and Monsters presents Zapcam.
It's completely on brand.
A Microphones and Monsters production. Oh man.
Okay. We were talking about fish people and amazing fish voices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had to start fighting some. They're dressed like Nori.
Oh.
Yeah, they're dressed like Nori.
We have to talk about when Skylar rips the Nori's arm.
Oh gosh.
It's like, can you bring me some of that? So I can eat it? Give me some. And it's just like, okay. Rip.
Tears the whole arm.
Oh wait.
Oh.
It wasn't dead?
It was dead.
It is now.
How were they supposed to know that
Skylar
ripping its
felt
arm off
so
would kill
bad.
it?
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I would have figured the robot had killed them already. That's what I thought. I wouldn't have asked for a piece.
We were,
if I thought
we
they
were
were
all
still
under
alive.
that impression.
Yeah, it dropped them to being unconscious, but as soon as they actually die, the deep ones, or what I homebrewed that they would do, they leave, they separate from the body then, when they actually die, and yeah.
That was great. Dietrich did feel super bad about that. We just could not stop laughing.
Yeah, Victor did not know they weren't dead.
Nah, neither did I.
Because I didn't know
clue.
they weren't dead.
Nor did I really actually care, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, they were going to die eventually if they didn't.
Yeah.
Death save?
In like 30, 40 years of old age.
No.
Exactly.
You just sped up the process.
It's like by that logic, it doesn't matter if I go around killing people; they're going to die anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
But
so
we got some good information, though.
I've been sitting on this for a second.
It's cryptic, though.
When you ate part of the nori, you had your own personal nori story.
No, I ate
He ate
the
the
fish
deep
person.
one. Yeah.
Fish person, the deep one.
Fish
Damn it.
person.
I was sitting on Nori's story for a second.
Meta, it's a deep one. They didn't know like in game. They didn't know that it was the only thing they had was like a description of it, which was a fish person
crawling around in the skin.
And I didn't read the Mythos book, so I don't know anything that's in there except for how my character works.
And yeah, it's just anthropomorphic fish. Which is deep
different
ones.
Than anthropomorphic eels or serpents.
Yes, I would agree. Absolutely.
Now I am confused.
The nori.
That's the nori.
Oh, okay. All
yeah,
right.
I guess they're
no longer
more
confused now.
akin to salamanders, but they have bodies like a naga, but they're more what
Tendrily?
Delicious?
No, they have like the body and the makeup of like a naga, but they're not reptiles. They're more like salamander kind of
like amphibians.
Amphibians, yeah, they're amphibious instead of reptiles.
Cool.
But very similar to nagas, and then of course they grow arms and
Man,
they can have like 5 arms, but then their body's like really skinny. Like they can move their organs around and everything. So like you go to stab them in the heart, and they're just like, "Oh, I dodged it by moving my heart to my stomach."
Got him.
Joke's on you. My heart's in my butt.
I can move my body parts around.
My heart's in my butt.
See, I can move my hand up above my head. Like I can move my body parts around.
Whoa.
It's easy.
Wow.
Yeah, but you can't move your organs with your mind.
I kind of can, but I don't want to talk about
My
that.
my skin is an organ. I can move my skin.
Well, yeah,
with my
I guess, yeah. I'm talking about internal,
Oh, you didn't specify.
like guts, like your guts.
Well, you know the skin is an organ. Can they just move their skin wherever they want?
Yeah, they did move the skin too. Like their skin was constantly moving.
Like I want my skin to be internal now.
That's why that's why I was just a little bit surprised at removing the arm, because I think you said that they can change the number of limbs they have. I guess if
they grow it in and out of their
their
body. They don't drop their arm off. Like they're just like, oh, but don't need this arm anymore. Just no, it contributes more to their body. So like the less arms they have, which 3 is the typical amount, the less arms they have, the more like AC they have, like rules wise. And the more arms they have, the more that they're it takes away from protecting their organs and everything like that. So their skin is more penetratable. And their AC drops the more arms they have. Same thing with Dreamland's cats, because some Dreamland's cats can grow limbs as well.
Okay.
Also true.
So the nori that we or the deep one nori that we were fighting, those all probably just had like 2 arms, right?
No, the typical number's 3.
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they typically have 3. Like if you're a player character playing a nori, the typical number is 3.
Oh, okay.
That's the default. But you can spend an hour, or you can spend a short rest basically and grow or ungrow limbs.
Oh, where does the extra one come out straight out the chest or something? Like a little grabby?
Like down the sides. I mean, they got long bodies.
Okay. I would hate doing that. If I were a nori, I would have to have an even number of limbs.
But I guess you could have 4
on like volume level like 13. Who does that?
Yeah, no, that's horrible.
That's why they make some of them where the volume just increases by increments of 2. So
Like prime numbers.
What would drive me insane is having this like 4 limbs, but having them on like all different parts of my body, like having one on like either side of your shoulders, but then like one out of your chest, one out of your back, but at like different heights.
And then you can just like
and slap
make a
someone.
fist. Yeah. It's just a flurry of blows. just go in spinning.
Spin to win.
Oh man, just wind up and just I don't know what noise I made,
Prima ballerina of death.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's funny that we ended up going to an underwater city with the nori and everything, because originally I had no intentions of even using nori at all. And then I just on the fly was like, hey, let's throw them in, because honestly I didn't want to deal with nori, because the pictures of them having 3 arms rather than 2 or 4, like, or an even number of arms, actually really bothered me. So it's kind of funny that you brought that up, that you would have to have an even number of arms, and just the 3 arms was just like that. How can you fight like that? Like, you're going to be so unbalanced. And I never really wanted to deal with that.
They
and
just
then
leaned one direction.
Made a city.
I mean,
so.
Yes, but if you learn to fight with that balance, then I mean, it totally makes sense.
Oh yeah, true, totally. Mm-hmm. And I guess could be kind of unpredictable to somebody that you're fighting.
It would definitely be harder
weapon on one side, or like
that's also
true.
Like,
two hands, and then like a one-handed weapon like above it.
You could do like a 2-handed weapon and then like a shield.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Just
there's tech there.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, you could.
advantages.
That would be. Wow. Now I want to play a nori.
Like, you had so much opportunity.
Yeah. I never thought of that. That's really cool. But yeah, back to going down the list.
Like, you could have like an assault rifle or something in 2 hands and just use the other hand to just like feed magazines into it.
Yeah.
Or you could have 2 bow and arrows and then just keep using the one arm to like fire them off twice.
Yeah. Or you could have 3 different flavors of popsicle at once.
You could make your own Neapolitan popsicle and just have all the flavors.
It's like you got grape in one hand, and you got cherry in another hand, and you got orange in another hand.
Yeah. And this got brought up multiple times, like during recording, off of recording, with Steven, about me not letting him do a deception or
persuasion check.
Check.
I'm gonna persuade
anything.
the giant monster man to not kill us.
Yeah, but
I'm just gonna.
You
do
were
it.
sus though. Like, you were so sus.
Yeah, so whatever.
Victor, what tasks were you doing?
Like, you were so sus that the what we deemed as the bishop had already cast detect magic without you even knowing.
Yeah.
And like, you were glowing. Like, there was a lot of glowing going on. So he was like,
Maybe
dispel
I was just
magic.
Like, he doesn't know. That's my business.
And you were like, well, can I persuade him? I was like, no. You failed already. You failed.
Like I said,
you were,
it doesn't
of
hurt
what
to
you
ask.
said. Yeah, no.
I failed the deception.
It is
Maybe I
it
can
is
ask
one of those
forgiveness.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really the content of what you were saying that was the reason why.
Yeah.
Like when you just come up in there and just like, hey guys, how are you doing? I want to go on that secret mission that you're trying to do.
Yeah. Like,
I noticed that Victor was great at thinking on his feet.
Yeah. No, it was really good. I thought it played out amazingly.
It played out
was
really
fun.
well, but yeah, that's a pretty good reason for them to not
like half a dozen like different things that happened all at once, and I was so confused. It's like I was standing it's like I was at bat, and you threw like 7 curveballs at the same time, with like 7 arms, just all at me. You know, just like trying to dodge them and hit one.
Yeah.
It was confusing.
Yeah. I thought it played out really well though. And, yeah, and Alistair did his pillar of fire with flaming tendrils coming out of him and scaring people.
And apparently I asked too many questions.
Oh yeah, you got spit in your face.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I took it like a man though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You rolled good. You didn't take the venom. Yeah.
the venom burp.
Yeah, I got the venom burp.
It was more like a venom loogie.
Yeah, yeah, it was more like a loogie. Yeah, it was like, I don't trust you.
If you
Trust you, I'm gonna spit in your face.
If you
How do you like that?
if you keep the saliva in your cheeks for too long, it becomes a problem. You have to what's a polite term for that? Dispel it.
Dispel.
Yes.
Expel it.
Yeah,
Expectorate.
Yeah.
And then slow motion. The slow
Yes.
motion was key in this entire arc. The Star Vampire didn't get to talk during the slow motion because it doesn't.
It
have,
wasn't really
like,
chatty.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was. What was the? It was chittery.
Chittering,
Or
yes.
tittery. It was tittery.
Yeah, it was
Tittered.
tittering. I remember.
Yeah,
very
it was
clearly
tittering.
that
It was laughing.
That's what you intended the whole time.
Yeah,
obviously. They found it very hilarious.
yeah.
I
It was
didn't.
mocking. It was mocking you and laughing at you. Like, I'm gonna eat
you don't
these
have blood in
guys.
your body anymore.
I'm gonna suck your blood. Tee.
Raisin says what? What?
And yeah, the bishop getting flown backwards in slow motion, and King Ashirk is just like grabs him. It like sets him back down in slow motion. It's just like, get here. You have no power here. I had fun with the slow motion. Like,
Yeah. No, that spell is
Yeah.
awesome. Alistair should learn that spell.
What,
Alistair
slow?
has that spell, but it only works in a very particular situation and the
When
most
Alistair
important
cares.
situation.
Oh, in your notes, the end of episode 74, Gerbo outro.
Well,
Yep.
oh, so many people were happy about that.
Yeah.
Because
Oh boy, I'm so excited.
he's a fan.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then the whole beginning of the next episode was people talking about musicals while Adam figured out how to murder us.
A musical episode would be amazing.
I'll admit, like the thing that took me so long, the spells, especially some of the mythos spells, are just so off the wall
Yeah.
that they just didn't make sense in the moment.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of spells that just like were mundane. And then I came across the redirect water or manipulate. What's the spell called?
Yeah. It was something
I think
like
it's called
that. It was
control
one of those
water.
two.
Control.
Maybe.
Yeah, control water. So I was able to redirect the tube's water towards Alistair to get him wet. And if you didn't notice, go back to that episode in your app or on the website or whatever, and the description for the episode is a link. Go click on that link.
Yeah.
That'll install our malware back end.
Yeah. We will
in
zombie your computer to harvest bitcoins.
It's a website completely unaffiliated with us. I just thought it was funny, and it was a perfect description for something that happened in the episode. So
Yeah.
Yes.
go click it.
I am curious though, and I figure you might be able to tell me now, but what exactly would have happened if Victor had groveled? Because the priest guy pointed at him and said grovel.
Probably
and
he'll get
Victor
spit
said
on.
no.
It was
because I
like it was like a spell that controls you. Like you have to do what it says if you failed, or if you
Oh, okay.
if you failed the roll, the
Maybe
check.
you
figured it
should
was
do a
something
what
like
if
that.
episode.
And I was telling you to grovel.
What? Like we should do a what if episode where where the spell still doesn't affect Victor, but he just decides to grovel anyway.
Just apologize.
Victor does not grovel. In your notes.
I made sure of that. I don't know what the save is, but it's not going to be less than 25 or whatever I managed to pull out. So.
And I also kind of spit at King Shirk, but it didn't do it as cool as what he did to me.
No.
Well, I think that was the first time he took damage, wasn't it? So it wasn't like he was near bloody or anything. So he's going to be cocky, you know?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He slowly chuckles, which makes it weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Victor stabs the bishop in the eye with his wrappings with a critical hit. He's like, I could keep doing this. Like, whatever. He's like,
I think he
I'll
said
stop when you stop.
Yeah.
He politely invites them to stop doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to fight them. That wasn't the intention when we got there.
They
it wasn't
needed
to fight
they
them
needed
unless
to see,
they were evil.
They needed to see wrapping to eye, and one of them did.
Mm-hmm. And Skylar's trying to set something up like this whole time. Like they're not really vocal or anything, and then they're like they're trying to be very strategic.
Yeah.
They are far more experienced about these matters than we are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair steps out of the puddle and blasts the crap out of the bishop for making him wet.
I'm wet.
That's what it says in the notes.
Is that what I put?
Yes.
Yeah. Alistair steps. Yeah.
Where did I put that?
It's the second
It's
line.
the next to the last one. It says Alistair steps out of the puddle and blasts the crap out of the bishop for making him wet.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly it, yeah.
He's just bow, 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 and he's slow motion. He's like, enough. And then just hatches out of the Nori body.
and
He
he's
crushes the rest of the Nori.
and he's way
Yeah.
larger.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes from large size to huge size, which is a really big difference in D&D for those that aren't familiar with that.
Yeah, it was like a Nori Edgar suit from Men in Black.
Yeah, totally. Like water. Sugar water.
More. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Is this better?
I think that's where I the inspiration for the voice came from was that, because I was thinking of Men in Black, the cockroach and the spoilers, cockroach and the guy.
Spoilers, goodness.
I'm joking.
The
It was a
movie's
joke.
only 23 years old. Only 23 years.
It was
We-
only released when I was in elementary school.
Right? Yeah. It's a long time ago.
Yes,
It
yes, it
was.
is.
I think
Oh,
I might have
man.
been in middle school.
Haven't seen the new one. Don't know if I want to.
I haven't seen it either.
I haven't watched
So
those
there's my
movies
opinion
since
on
the second one.
I
That's
didn't
the last
see,
one I
I didn't see
stopped
the
at.
third one. I didn't like the second one, so I only care about the first one. So
The
maybe
second
I'm
one was
missing
kind
out.
of
The only thing I love about the second one was the fact that the mail sorter machine was this crazy mini-armed alien that was like smoking cigarettes, listening to death metal, and just throwing mail into slots.
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah.
I like that.
Like the second one definitely had good moments.
I don't remember any.
The mailroom was good. Like
The
that
mailroom
was
was
that
good.
was one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. I also dislike Shrek 2.
Oh,
I think Shrek 1 is very superior.
What was
but
his
most
name?
people disagree.
Was it Terry? It looked like the little flower, but it was the giant monster in the subway system.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And that's kind of it for the episode for the Morons. Not like a whole lot happens. Now that being said, the next Morons we do, hoo boy.
Yeah.
There's some more stuff.
There's a
that
lot going on
happens
in December.
coming
Yeah.
up.
Yes.
So stay tuned.
There's a lot of stuff that's going on in December that is not known yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
plus-
even we
plus in
don't
that
really
episode,
understand entirely yet.
Yeah.
No,
in
we
that
don't even
Morons,
understand
you'll hear which Saturday Night Live character each of the.
Is that what we're doing? Oh man, I might have to put some thought into this.
Yeah, we're doing Saturday Night Live cast members
Wait,
for
cast members,
for
or are we
December.
doing like sketch characters?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, okay,
I'm like,
sketch
who's
characters,
The
yeah.
Continental, you know.
who's the lunch lady? Luth. But this is a sneak peek. No. But yeah, we end the month with a dread save that the listeners
And it goes-
don't know the results of yet.
It goes.
It goes.
Yeah. Stay tuned, please.
Stuff happens,
You will
and then other
enjoy.
stuff happens.
You're about to enter the scariest bit we have gone through thus far.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
man.
it is. Yeah.
For one of us.
And it all
Stuff gets a little crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
one session is that was the most intense session we have ever played in this show, and that's including like the house with the
Yes.
hound,
Yeah, that had some pretty intense moments.
the Shoggoth.
Mm-hmm.
That was first.
Yeah.
That was first kind of
First
boss.
arc.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that was more complete and objection, or objective, complete objective. To get rid of that, like I tried to make that obvious. Like hit the big red glowing thing.
Got it.
Hit it in the weak spot.
Hit the weak spot.
Big shiny candy like button.
Like the music is making things happen. Stop the music.
Guys, we should sing along.
Victor
Please
figured
don't
that
stop
out.
the music.
Sing along.
Please don't stop the music.
Don't stop the music. Oh man. But yeah, I think that's it.
Oh yeah, that's probably all we've got.
You all
Short
tired there, buddy?
month. Short month, short morons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short
It
an
was-
hour long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
short.
Instead of an hour and a
Minuscule,
half
short.
like we have been doing. Do I know?
Just a short little tiny minuscule like morons.
Yeah.
Well, we had 2 fewer episodes at
It's
least.
true.
Yeah.
When you
Oh,
got
that is true.
less episodes, less to cover.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a lot like this season, or not season. This month was very like build up
Yes,
kind
definitely.
of deal.
Intensive.
Mostly role play, mostly just uncovering, getting a little bit of answers to some things, and then trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, plus way more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always more questions.
Mm-hmm.
Always questions.
But at least you got some answers, and
Did we?
yeah,
I mean, we got answers. They just may not be answers you wanted.
Yeah.
yeah. Julian has a lot of paperwork that he
I
picked
have
up.
a lot of paperwork. I have many notes, many diagrams, many schematics,
Journal,
journals.
blueprints.
Victor
Yeah.
got some rations.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, a whole brand like line of
I have a
branded.
brand line of stuff.
Yeah. The outros were amazing.
Yeah, we all did fantastic. Again?
Yeah. The outros were amazing with the Jefferson's Fish Market outro. Y'all haven't gotten to listen to it yet, but episode 75's outro, which is no homage to
Welcome to Night Vale.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what I did for my outro.
Oh, the fish person, or the deep one outro too.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I did. Yeah, Victor. I did the Victor, like, what was he doing? He was like just walking. He was doing the outro while he was eating the food.
Yeah.
'cause he
That's
was-
right. Yeah, that was a really good outro.
That was a really good
He's
outro.
like,
did like
oh,
a-
that's.
he did like a-
I got to
like
tell
a-
them what's going on.
like
you
a
take over, and then you
mukbang
pretended
outro?
like you didn't know what you were
You
doing.
were
didn't
completely
know.
unprepared.
I planned out the Victor part and knew that he was going to hand it off to me, and I purposely didn't plan out exactly how to say the rest of the outro as me, so that I would have to sound like I was frantically trying to come up with something.
It's easier to sound like you're frantically trying to come up with something when you are.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know how my brain works, and if I had tried to write out me being surprised in coming up with something, then it wouldn't have worked.
And that's what we call method acting.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it? I don't know.
Well,
You just shut
don't-
that.
I
You
had to
shut
put
Steven's
myself
brain
in
off.
I had to put myself in Steven's shoes and see how would Steven
How would
react.
Steven do this? if Steven
I'm such
saw
a bad actor. I don't know how I would act.
Steven saw a ghoul, a crib folk, and then the crib folk passed the mic off to him, how would he improv?
Yes.
I think
It's not
it'd go a
even
little
improv,
something
it's
like,
just like save it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I treat the outro as kind of like a live broadcast, you know. It's like,
I like doing
Yeah, I do
sure.
too.
Microphonesandmonsters.com maybe is
I
where
like
the
doing
stuff is.
I like doing commercials for made up products in the universe. I don't know why, but for some
I
reason
like
love
it. Yeah,
doing
it's
it.
cool. It's fun.
I had a little fun with the next one coming up for 77.
I like
not got to
Alistair
listen yet.
generally poking at well, both of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
But but I don't know. 75 just it felt like a time to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't even done the outro for 76 yet. It's going to be me, but I don't know what it is. So surprise everybody.
Oh
You
yeah,
should-
because
you
that's a
should
very
you should do an outro about all of your hopes and fears, and that you sleep really great and don't have any kinds of nightmares.
No,
I think that's a very good idea.
I'm not going to do that.
all music written and produced by Marco Mazzei from Fallen Highway Studios.
Yep.
Please visit us at www.microphonesandmonsters.com.
There's plenty of links there to all of the things that we offer. You can get the episodes of our podcast from your favorite podcast distribution location, and you can also get merch
Yes,
of our stuff with pictures of our characters on it.
we
or
have
our
a
logo.
We have a store up, and many people like to buy our some people like to buy our merchandise and post them on the Discord, and we really, really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And you can get a link to Zapcam and watch the bugs die if you donate to our Patreon.
Yes.
That's not true.
Not
It
yet.
might be.
Not yet.
It might be.
There's no
Someone
such
gives-
thing as $100 tier on our Patreon.
I was about
Yeah.
to say,
Yet.
if someone just like gives us $100, we'll think about it.
If someone gives us $100,
We'll think about it.
I'll
You can't
get- I'll
promise
get it.
anything.
Yeah.
It's the hidden $100 tier. If
Yes,
you
the hidden tier.
put it on the $100 tier, we will actually make that a thing.
Yes. Yes, we're joking, but yeah,
we're,
if you do that,
we're
we'll
joking,
make it
but
happen.
are we?
Oh yeah.
I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. If
Like,
you,
I
if
mean-
you do
I
that,
mean,
we'll
we're
make it happen.
joking,
I'll figure it
but-
out.
it's
I'm
more
pretty
like
technological.
that's more like the haha, that's funny unless.
Unless. Do
Unless,
Yep.
but no.
you want to watch
Unless.
Bugs die? Come on over to Zapcam.
www.zapcam.com. We got to get that domain. Get that domain.
Microphones and Monsters production.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to see if Zapcam.com is available.
Oh, I'm going to look it up real quick.
Try it with 1 and 2 P's.
Well, maybe 2 Z's as well, or 3.
Oh,
Like
don't go to these links. Don't go to these links, people. I'm going to go to Incognito tab to check out the other one. Okay. Yeah,
I really hope
What
that-
about watchbugsdie.com?
Yeah,
that's probably a thing.
maybe, yeah.
But I'm going to do Incognito tab still.
Okay.
If
if either of those actually ended up being bad, I'm really sorry. I didn't know.
it's not pulling up anything.
Okay, good.
So Watchbugs Die might actually be available.
That
Don't
would be
go
really
to Zap. Don't go to Zapcam.
Yeah, don't go to
Yeah,
Zapcam.
don't do that.
Cool. Oh, God.
I don't want to get anybody in trouble at work.
No.
Yeah. Or whatever.
Our show
Hopefully you
is
listen this
technically
far
not safe
before
for
trying to
work
go
anyway.
there.
Yeah. Don't, yeah.
Yeah, well, I think it might be
You should
different.
know not to trust anything that any of us say. What's wrong with you people?
Unless it is movie trivia, and by which trust everything we say.
Yes. As long as I say I'm confident, then you can mostly trust my movie trivia knowledge.
Yeah. But go to the link in the description of episode 75. That link is safe. And it's safe for work.
I don't know. I don't think Alistair would find it very safe.
No, it wouldn't be safe for work for Alistair.
Safe for water. Got it.
No.
All right, that's Morons. We're done here.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. Keep listening.
Please, we love you.
We're going to put out more stuff. Fun stuff. Get ready for holidays. Or don't. Bye.
Yeah.
WatchbugsDie.com.
Yeah, maybe we'll have a nice present for you. Ooh.
A Microphones Monsters production.